Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's for Scorpio. Ta-ta, Scorpio. Scorpionic tail coming to get ya. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Sometimes how really, truly dorky I am is so permeated in everything about me. I love it though, really, because it's me. Authentically me. All dorkiness, all sincerity, all vulnerability, all beauty, all reward and power and miraculousness wrapped up in this ball of 5'2" amazing Slavic mutt. I mean, I've got so many different Slavic, imprints in me. It's like, but anyways, enough about me. Scorpio. I had a message come through that if I did not infuse each one of my videos with my comedic genius, that Spirit was going to put any success that they would have for me on hold. I was like, oh, okay, message clear. Got it. So, as of today and all of my message moving forward, this humor and, like I said, comedic brilliance that I have formulated and crafted from a very young age, making it my own brand and spin on what funny is. If it's not hilarious, it's not me. Right? Okay. I will have to actually interject that into each video with the message to get across how this message needs to be seen and felt and taken at a level to help heal and get an intimate guide to certain personal motivations, making you your own reward, miraculous gift, and surprise at the end of a journey that is just like the humble, awe-striking nature of being your own gift in all of your glory, because you don't recognize that glory originally. There's a level of its magnitude that becomes revealed to you that just makes you like amazed by you. And there's no other real way of looking at it, because you being a reflection of all that is. So this is like this big toroidal acceptance of energetic power birthrighted to you. And that is this amazing gift to yourself for all this hard work, all the pain, all the healing you go through. Not to mention, like, nothing going forward will feel that deep and painful again, because you've dealt with all the shit from the past. So now you're coming at everything from a fresh perspective. You're being able to look at things. My feelings are being used to feel this thing this way. I will allow myself to feel these feelings. Cry if you need to cry for the night. Go do something fun to relieve yourself of stress. Relieving or doing whatever it takes in the moment for an emotional, if your emotions present themselves, they want to be seen. They want you to say, hey, look, I got feelings. They're mine. I love them. They indicate things about me I never really looked at before. Now I'm looking at them. So it's not a triggered event coming from way back when, and I don't know how. But it's simply you looking at your feelings. A very surface level feeling that at night, usually. I mean, I know since all of the energetic healing I've done on myself, nothing I felt bad about has really lingered past like an evening. I mean, even in a little bit of a depression I had in between jobs, it was like a couple weeks, and then I started to like actively put my videos up, and I redirected all kinds of lost energy of feeling hopeless right into collective service, soul's purpose, doing my work. And here I am getting other kinds of messages that Spirit's like, dude, you have to be you. You did not spend your life formulating this personality, this wrapped up version that's amazing you, not to share parts of that with your readers or with your viewers. So here I am, Scorpio. This message is for you. If it resonates, your heart will guide you. The message for you, please accept the guidance and anything that you can glean from the message. And if it doesn't, if you don't like it, if you simply think my hair is funny, it is okay. I do not mind rejection now. It is simply your freedom to express your opinion in any way you want. However, negative, hateful comments will be ignored and deleted. So, Scorpio, without further ado, Spirit, what messages are for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spirit, what messages are for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And one more time. One more again. With that feeling of the deck, just, it's like perfect. I'll do a little splitsy-loo. 2 top cards are current energy. Scorpio, devil energy, current energy. Rod in, rod in, rod in. Along with the 9 of rods. I'm going to pull some more cards. 9 of cups in your heart space. 5 of pentacles in your heart space. Dang, Scorpio. Man, I feel like every Scorpio reading I have done since I really started putting content on my channel has been like, dang, dude, you got it rough right now. Like, I think I've done 1 or 2 kind of uplifting, eye on the prize kind of way to go, Scorpio. And the rest of these have been some really heavy shit. Not gonna lie, Scorps. Possible outcome, 6 of cups. Along with Knight of Swords. So in your possible outcome, I'm at least seeing some honest, the honest appraisal of what will find you in a new situation with a new set of eyes, coming at it from that childlike wonder of what is this world to me and my seat in it. It comes from being honest. There's no other indicator of what's going on in this reading other than you're sitting in cycles. It's almost like you're defending you might be doing some things that are kind of underhanded or out of poor taste or a kind of an addictive behavior or mindset, and then justifying, shitty ways that have things have came up, like, being an alcoholic and getting DWIs, but hiding them from somebody you care about and justifying the fact that you hid them because, well, if I showed you in an honest state, you just would have been a bitch about it. Like, really, like, justifying stupid stuff like that, where there's really no justification for not doing the right thing. Nobody else's behavior, actions, or acceptance or disapproval of anything should negate you from doing the right thing at every turn. So I feel like, Scorps, you're really struggling with this nature that you have on this underbelly, some addictive behaviors, some underhanded kind of ways of thinking, some not so prideful events that you are recollecting or reliving in an addictive manner, because these could be addictions, far-reaching drugs and alcohol, money, sex, working. All 3 are top tier addictions. I think probably trump out, drugs and alcohol. Money's probably the number 1 addiction in this nation, and how completely bamboozled we are by it. It's a very sick addiction. But yeah, it is one. So this is simply allowing something into your life take a hold of you in moments when you would rather, or, in moments when you would see your energy or have your energy allotted in other events and participations, and you are, dropping the ball in these moments, overextending yourself because you're tied up doing things that you said you were going to stop doing that thing, stop watching porn, stop masturbating, stop having sex with random girls, whatever the thing is that you can't find yourself easily stopping and walking away from, taking or leaving, that type of energy. Doesn't matter what it is. So I feel like the defensive nature you're pulling up because of these actions is just leaving you in a huge cycle that you recognize it as, this isn't me. This is a Scorpio in the cycle, not liking it. And your heart space feels very excluded and in a lost state based off of some overindulgence. This 9 of Cups is normally wish granted, but this is drinking a much, being in a gluttonous state, having the oversatiated sensations that come from smugness and I can do this because I've had it rough, so I have every right to drown my sorrows in beer or be, addictively compulsive on any kind of level I want to, which you do. You have a free will and God-given voice to do what you want with your life. However, when we are influencing those we love, when we extend ourselves to people, I'll be there at 9 and you don't show up because There's been an addictive thing that happened, a compulsive behavior you couldn't walk away from in a timely manner, leaving your already obligated partner wondering where the hell you are. Are you pulled over? Are you in jail? What's going on? Because you've just find yourself in cycles that we all go through. There's no one exempt from this. That's why I extend the addictions past drugs and alcohol, because even those who have never had an issue with those things have addictions, whether it's their telephone screen time, addicted to Facebook and how people perceive them on said Facebook, completely made up and fabricated, mind you, all can fall down, leave you feeling very emotionally bankrupt, spiritually unfit to do much in a real world setting when you live in a world that's virtual and completely orchestrated by what you think others would like to see you do. How very tainted, screwed up, and completely distorted could a reality be based off of coming up in that? Thinking that Facebook is this real presentation of all that you are, and it's not. You are a human being. You are flawed. You make mistakes, misjudgments, and misguidance. You find yourself in addictions based off of simple, emotional, ignoring emotional issues, not recognizing that there's a wholeness that comes from healing you on an individual and soul level. This gift to yourself rises you out of these addictions. You recognize that there's nothing in this world that is not for you to enjoy and be part of, but it all can also have that extreme other side that leaves you feeling like it's a problem. And those you love are finding it a problem. And cycles can be overextended in that manner. So, Scorpio, man, this energy is rough. Underlying energy is the Chariot. Bravo, Scorpio. You are finding some spiritual balance. You're recognizing some sort of a spiritual flicker in you, and it's just enough to say, you know what? This addiction is driving me to want better for me. You're finding that in you. There's an underlying energy that's got you recognizing you don't like this feeling. That's for damn sure. The Ten of Swords is here and the Ace of Pentacles. This is your moneymaker, baby. Scorpio, this is a recognition that the cycle, once it's ended, once you come through this addiction, whatever this compulsive behavior that you're justifying and keeping yourself locked in the cycle of, keeping you feeling a little dirty, it is your gold. It is the gift that Spirit is saying, come through this, walk through the fire, heal through it, find your comfort in take it, leave it kind of attitude, and you will have something that you will provide all of those still struggling behind you with little nuggets of wisdom, and you will help people. It's a simple energetic exchange that comes from a recognition of the cycles you completed. I didn't like feeling that way, so I stopped doing it like this. That's how I did it, brother. Really, brother. I took little bits of that information and I tied it up with this other little bits of information, and I did it this way. It worked for me. That person exchanges that information. Energetic exchange from one brother to another in a healing manner so that we can lift up this humanity and see things go for way better results than what's been in our 3D reality thus far. So thank you, Scorpio, for coming to this reading and sharing some very heavy energy to recognize the things we go through are not in vain. It is simply your choice to heal and turn that into the alchemist gold that is simply is a simple thing that's hard to do. And I appreciate you for coming and allowing me to help you through that. So see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.